Hello, I'm tired. Did the early shift. I don't know if I slept last night. And Adam's coming around in about half an hour, so yay! I was gonna chill out and relax a little this afternoon, try to get a nap, but then my Amazon package arrived and I had to sort out some stuff in the kitchen, and then I'll have to make dinner. But I did find £10 on the floor. No, seriously, I was just £10. So yeah, I'm not a bad day overall. Can't really complain when you find money lying around. And yes, we are allowed, if we find it, if it's just like odd change like that, like 10 note or like a note or coins or whatever, then there's no way of knowing where that came from. If it's like a wallet or if it's like a whole wad of money, obviously we double check for note. We're trying to get it back to their owner. But otherwise, it's like nothing. It's like if you found, some money on the floor, you wouldn't necessarily try and find the owner, would you? You'd be like, "Ooh, lucky day." So today was my lucky day. That teased me for ages. But I do feel better now. See, tea drinking is the sort of quality entertainment that has lost me 3 subscribers over the last couple of weeks. But you know what? I care that I've lost subscribers because, really don't watch the videos you don't want to watch. But on the other hand, I don't care because this is a challenge. I do care that my reviews don't get as many views. I mean, Adam, Adam doesn't sort of mind too much either. It's just like, hey, let's just do this. We have fun doing them. It's about us being together and having fun. But yeah, still a little bit when you sort of go look at the numbers, like, oh, nobody there. Nobody watched it. And one of my friends, Miss Nightmare, actually retweeted my recent video, my Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom video. But I don't know, I guess her people didn't catch it because there doesn't seem to have done anything for the numbers. I appreciated the effort. I appreciate the fact she did it for me, but yeah, didn't seem to make a dent. But anyway, that's not why you're here. Let's face it, no one's here. I'm just talking to myself. But you know what? Maybe one day I will actually find that one. I'll hit that one bit, that one little zeitgeist, or something will click. I'll get a whole bunch of viewers, and then some of those brave souls will come back and go through the archives and go, oh, a daily vlog series. I'll check out a few of those, and maybe this is one of the ones they're checking out. So hello from the past, you future you. Thank you for watching this. And then they're watching it going, bloody hell, that was spooky. Or maybe not bloody hell, maybe it depends where they're from, but they're like, wow, can she see me? Can she see me? Huh? So anyway, that's my, today's, I'm just tired. Book time! Got the question, and itchy nose, and I gotta turn the page again. Turn the page over. Ooh, okay. This is actually a quite good question. Yes. What was the last great book you read? What was great about it? Well, I think the last book that I actually did read end to end probably was Holy Cow by David Duchovny. And what was so great about it? It was an adorable little story about a cow who decides that she doesn't want to be eaten. So she goes to India with her pig friend, who also doesn't want to be eaten, and a turkey. Yeah, so you got a cow going to India, a pig who's going to Israel because they won't touch him there, and then a turkey who's going to Turkey because he figured they won't eat a creature that they're named for, and their misadventures getting there. if I will say one criticism, there's a lot of build up. Like the stuff on the farm has got quite a good build up. The actual journey, getting them from the farm to the airport, and then some stuff on the plane is also pretty well paced out. And then the ending, like whatever happens in Turkey and Israel and then eventually in India, seems to happen really fast. And that's not to say that the pacing doesn't make sense for the action that takes place, but it's like I mean, obviously I've got the okay so we got like, I don't know, it's not this thick, let's say that much is set up, you know, that much is sort of misadventure on the thingy, and then like that much is like when they finally got there and the conclusion and everything. And that's not accurate. I haven't read the book in a while and they're not the same number of pages. But that's kind of how it feels. They got quite a bit going on here, quite a bit going on here, and then really kind of rushes towards the end. But it's his first novel. It is a New York Times bestseller. It's not the first thing he's written. Not the first thing he's written professionally. He's written a few X-Files and a movie and stuff like that. So there is supposed to be an stop motion animation, last I heard. I'm not sure what's going on with that. So yeah, that was the last book I know I read end to end. I am reading the Scott Westerfield's Westfield. I've read Uglies and Pretties, and I started reading the specials, but I haven't finished that. They are really good. I do actually English words. I do actually read quite a bit of young adult because I really like it. I genuinely enjoy it, and they're good action stories, and especially the Uglies series. It's kind of a post-disaster that isn't stated, at least not in the first two books. It might be the case that what the Great Disaster was is revealed in specials. I haven't finished it yet, but it's basically, you know, you got your young protagonist who's like a kid who can't wait to become a teenager, because when she becomes a teenager she can like get all these physical augmentations and change who she is, like literally change who she is. So the kids are Uglies, the teenagers, perfect pretty teenagers who just like live a hedonistic life. And then specials are like the elite police force, but you've got others like I think they're called middles, or so like the adult population that aren't law enforcement, just normal everyday adults, you know, teachers and leaders and stuff like that, you know, mothers, you know, family stuff. They're just kind of there. And then there's a rebel group that she meets up with. Yeah, so I genuinely enjoyed it. I do think it was a really great book. I'll tell you what, give me a second. I originally picked it up because it caught my eye. It was, I think I got it from the supermarket. Yeah. Oh, it's Westerfeld. Westerfeld, not Field. There you go. And I just thought, oh, bright colours, and I read the back, and it's like, Tally can't wait to turn 16 and become a pretty. 16 is a magic number that brings a transformation from repellent ugly to a stunningly attractive pretty, and catapults you to a high-tech paradise where your only job is to have a great time, just have a really great time. In just a few weeks, Tally will be there. But Tally's new friend, Shay, isn't sure she wants to be a pretty. She'd rather risk life on the outside. When Shay runs away, Tally learns about a whole new side of the pretty world, and it isn't very pretty. The authorities offer Tally the worst choice she can imagine. Find her friend and turn her in, or never turn pretty at all. The choice Tally makes changes her world forever. So that's the first one. And then she becomes a pretty, and then sticking specials. I won't read the backs of the other ones because they're technically spoilers for yeah, the blurbs of these technically are the spoilers for the end of this, and then there's this one which is kind of like a prequel. It's in the same universe, and it predates the Hunger Games as well. These days it's all about the fame. As if life isn't hard enough when you're 15, Aya Fuse's face rank of 451,369 is so low she's a total nobody, an extra. But when she meets a clique of girls who pull crazy, dangerous tricks in secret, Aya sees a way to get her popularity rating soaring. Aya is sure that she's destined for a life on the spotlight if she can just kick the story to show everyone how intensely cool the Sly Girls are, then the spotlight will be on her. But is Aya really prepared to be propelled out of Extraland and into the world of instant fame, celebrity, and extreme danger? So yeah, I think it's supposed to be in the universe, but I haven't read it yet. Look how pretty they look together though. And he is doing, I can't remember what it's called, but there is a new series of books in this universe coming out soon, so I'm looking forward to those. So I need to finish reading these and then look out for the new ones. Meanwhile, I've got plenty of books to sit and read. So yeah, there you go. They're the last two books that I can recall having read all the way through. I'm not saying I haven't read other books. Maybe not sticking out as much. I look at reference books. I've got, you know, I've probably read definitely read short stories. I've read fan fictions which are novel length. So it's not like I'm not reading other stuff, but actual. And this again isn't to denigrate fan fiction, because some of it is really good, but you know, published works that are original works and not just based on, you know, original published works, not transformative works. Yes, but in terms of fan fiction, yeah, I've read some really good fan fiction. Everyone writes some really good stuff, and I've read that, and like one of them, you know, they are pretty much equivalent to novels. So yeah, but it is because it's fan fiction. It's like, oh, I like that fandom. So that's personal choice. But yeah, so I can recommend the first two for definite. These have been out for ages. You can probably get them really cheap by someone that works. And I will definitely recommend Holy Cow. I'm still reading Bucky Effing Dent. So I need to get on that. But yeah, Holy Cow and the Ugly series. That's my book recommendations for this video. Alright, thank you for watching my ramble. Feel free to follow me at Phoenix11 on the Twitter, or just Phoenix11 on Tumblr. I don't tend to do much there. The eyebrow compels you. Meanwhile, thank you sincerely for watching. I appreciate it. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!